So a lot of people would say that Home Alone or Home Alone 2 is one of the best Christmas movies. But these movies are not ones I typically watch during the Christmas or holidays. Now I do remember watching them maybe at least once or twice as a kid, but honestly not actually remembering a whole lot of details from either of those movies. And I don't know if it was just something that, as watching as a kid that didn't really catch my eye to keep continuing to watch them every Christmas or every holiday. But after about 20 plus years, I decided to rewatch them and see how they are. So, do these movies still hold up to this day? So, honestly, after watching these movies, I actually had a decent enough amount of time with them. I actually got some decent amount of entertainment out of them. Honestly, they were actually kind of fun to watch. I can see why people typically would watch these during the Christmas and holidays. It definitely gets you into that feeling, that vibe of Christmas. Honestly, Macaulay Culkin is definitely pretty good in these movies, acting wise, and just having that childlike wonder and just overall being a kid. I do think it's pretty funny and hilarious how they keep losing their kid, though. Like the fact that they lost their kid, two movies, like, really? But honestly, I really did enjoy this movie to where mainly the most parts I kind of enjoyed more was the whole, Kevin setting up the traps and having the bandits come in and try to come in the house and just having a bunch of traps set up and just seeing that hilarious scenes going on with them just being set up. And also, too, in the second movie when they go to New York and he's just literally setting up a whole building of traps and all that. Honestly, some hilarious stuff. That was probably my favorite parts of the movie was seeing all those traps being set up and just having fun and just laughing out loud at some of those scenes that were going on. Like I was saying, I think it's just funny and hilarious how this happens two movies where he's left alone at home, and the second movie they left him behind again. Basically, he gets lost. It's just funny, hilarious to me how that just happens in two movies. And with the way that the first movie played out, where, Kevin was like saying how he wishes he didn't have his family or he wishes he was alone, basically, and basically coming to a realization by the end of the movie that he does, in fact, need his family and he did miss his family and all that stuff. But it was funny to me how exactly in the next movie, he's literally saying all that stuff again, how he wants to be alone and how he doesn't want to be with his family again. You would think that he would have learned his lesson from the first movie and not wish for that again. But I guess kids will be kids. But really, overall, I did have a decent amount of fun with these movies and rewatching them basically after I haven't watched them in like maybe 20 plus years. Basically, I had a pretty good amount of entertainment out of these movies. Now, I wouldn't say I probably will rewatch these movies every single year for the Christmas holidays, but I can see myself going back to it maybe once in a while or every couple years. Just watching these movies, just having a little fun time with it.